Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura of Laura Plans It, and today I am opening my first ever order from Cloth and Paper. Okay, so this is my first ever order from Cloth and Paper. I ordered this 7 days ago, although it was well after business hours. I think I ordered this at like 10 o'clock at night on a Thursday. It's Thursday midday now, and it's here. And I am really excited for this. I have been just absolutely in love with everything I've seen in the Cloth and Paper Instagram feed for a long time now, but because I didn't have a ring-bound planner system or a disc-bound planner system, purchasing just wasn't a logical choice. And now that I have my new Filofax A5, which I'm hoping to use for finances and budgeting, I really just wanted to play and have fun. Planning for me is a form of therapy. And so when I get to explore and try new things, I get really excited. So in here are the inserts I decided I wanted to play with. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna open this up, and I'll share with you everything I decided to get in my first ever Cloth and Paper order. Okay, so here are all the different things that I picked up in my first order. And the first thing that I noticed is that it came with this little plastic like sleeve. It's a clear cello bag. It has my invoice in it, which I did not open up because it probably has my address and stuff, and so that's private. But it also had these cute little cards in it. Now, I don't actually know. I feel like this is maybe like a dashboard or something you can put in a planner. I'm really new to ring-bound planners. Like, this is my first ever order aside from my Filofax that I picked up and the Filofax wallet that I got for Christmas, which is literally just it's not even being used right now because we're still isolated. So I'm not sure how to use this, but it's really, honestly, it's very nicely made. It's really minimalist and pretty. If anything, I can display it here in my house. There's also this tiny little card that says, "Note to self, I wouldn't trade you for anyone else in the world." And I love that little positive note there. And then a thank you that has a discount code on the back. So those are the things that come, I'm assuming because this is my first order, those come with it. I don't know if they will continue to do that in future orders. Okay, so I did pick up some dated monthly inserts, and I'm gonna go ahead and open all of these with you so that you can see what they all look like. But the reason I picked up the dated inserts was because the monthly ones, because I honestly didn't know if the weekly inserts that I picked up, which are down, ooh, where are they? They're the hourly ones here. I didn't know if those came with monthly. I don't think they do. I think these are actually undated. So I wanted something that was dated to kind of help me walk through the months. So this is just a standard monthly spread. I love the design that they have used in here. I love that it is very, like, it's modern and sleek, but minimal all at the same time. I think that's great. I also love that there's last month and next month at the tops. So you can see that there's January. It is separate for each month, so that's really cool too, because the way that I find ring-bound planners are set up is that so it is very flexible. And I was actually worried that it was gonna be, just like you would see a wall calendar, I suppose. Just like that. So I love that it is separated, so February and then so on as well. And so I did pick up these monthly ones as well here, like I said, and that was because I wanted something to help me out. Now, since I'm going to be hopefully putting in some form of budgeting into this A5 planner, a monthly spread is going to be really necessary for me. I did not see ones that start as an academic year, so these are starting in January. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me, because what I hope to eventually do is remove the inserts from the planner when I'm done and archive them somewhere else. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you is the hourly inserts, and this was more because I wanted to play, to be quite honest with you. As you might know, if you're a follower of mine, if you've been around for a while, you know that I am, in fact, an hourly planner. Hourly planning is my jam. I prefer hourly when it comes to my schedule because I think very linear, so I need that hourly layout. So this is the hourly planner setup, and the only thing I'm not thrilled about it with it is that there's Saturday and Sunday are kind of half days here, because for our family in any other normal situation, most of our activities are actually on the weekend. But I love the way this is set up still. I love that modern but minimal feel to it. I am really just excited to get started and play with this and see what stickers work and just how this works for me and how it fits into my new binder system. So that is really cool. I'm gonna put this, just like they packaged it, I'm gonna lay them up off to the side here so that I can open more. I picked up some notes, and I'm not gonna unpack these. These all look the same. These are just lined note pages, individual pages, month, date, and day. You can circle it so you know what it is, and you could just make notes. This will be particularly useful as I go through my budget to write down whatever it is I did on that particular day. So if I go in twice a week, which is kind of what my plan is now, and I pay all of our bills, or I pay half of our bills, let's say, and I want to write down their confirmation numbers and all of that, that would go on this sheet, and then it would get filed in with the finance pages. I picked up dividers because I think you can't have a ring-bound planner without dividers. I feel like that is a requirement. Again, having no knowledge of ring-bound anything. If I am doing anything wrong here, or I need to be adding extra things to my planner that I have not picked up, please comment below and tell me, because I am really excited to be like super customizing and having a lot of fun. So these are called the CEO side tab dividers. They are glass plastic with black foiling, which I absolutely love because I think it coordinates well with the continuing minimal designs that you see here. I think that looks really nice. The tabs read schedule, lists, projects, finances, goals and ideas, and miscellaneous. Now I will be adding my content planner to this as well at one point. I don't know exactly how I'm planning to do that. My content planner right now is just a hot mess. So I did pick up actually these project management sheets for when I'm ready to do that. So we'll go over these now. The project management sheets here have your contact or in collaboration with, a content overview, a due date, task, and deliverables, and the result. And that is, let me go ahead and take these out again. There we go. That is on one side, and then on the back is a timeline with a dot grid, which I really like as well. Because I am starting to get more and more collaboration requests, I think this is going to be really great for my content planning and management. So I'm very excited to play with these as well. Not the overall reason why I bought an A6 or an A5 planner with the 6 rings, but when I saw these, I just knew that this was going to be very helpful because I've been trying to find a way to manage collaboration. So this is great. I'm really excited for those. And then the last thing, and I'm actually going to move all the other things that I purchased out of the way. The last thing that I picked up is their budget and finance bundle, I guess. And I picked this up because the insert that I actually wanted was sold out in the A5 size, and it was just basically like a daily spending record. And I've been following the budget mom for a while, and she writes down everything she buys and she highlights it really pretty so you know what category is what. And so I wanted to get something like that in an A5 size, and it wasn't available. And so I decided to just kind of splurge and get this and give it a try. So you can see it starts with notes, your monthly budget here, so description, budget, actual, and it's broken down into 6 categories, so however you want to do that. And it goes on. There you go. So you can see this for every month. It looks like they probably have something like this back and front if you need back and front. Let's see here. Then we get to the expense log. Now this is what I really wanted. I wanted something where I could write down the date, what I got, what the category is, how much I spent, and if it was a want or a need. And then I can put in one of the note pages, particularly, I didn't open them up, but I can use one of these note pages to create a guide that tells me, and I can highlight if I want to highlight. I can also, I mean, it's easy to make inserts and dividers that go along with the with this planner as well. So I can always make something else that moves between sections there. Recurring payments. So there's a whole section here for bills, subscriptions, income. So you kind of have like an overview. And then on the back, it says non-essential daily spending. So this is something that could be really cool each month. Every day you write down what you spent and how much. I don't know if I would use this or the expense log more. It just kind of depends on, I think, the day. Because there are some days where I'll go to, I mean, obviously, again, not now. Well, let's use now as an example. There are some days where I'm buying from Cloth and Paper and from Amazon and from, you know, some of my favorite sticker stores or Etsy and things like that, where it would be really hard to put that all in one description line. So something more like this would be helpful. But again, the expense log has a section for month and year. And then that, let's see, we'll go through that. Should be enough of those for each month. And then there is a, let's see, the end of this one is different. It says gratitude line a day. And I don't see that on the other recurring payment pages. So I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or if that was an accident, but a gratitude line a day is really cool. All right, cool. And then monthly reflections. This I think is going to be really great, particularly since I try to check in at least every other week, but I really should be writing things down every day, which is why I'm trying a new system. So priorities, word of the month, your monthly budget, your starting debt, total applied to debt, things that are paid off. This is a really great way to track your progress, and I think that's fantastic. Oh, here you go, gratitude line a day. So this is meant to kind of go next to each other. I get it now. And that way, so if this is for July, which is coming up next Wednesday, I could do all of my weekly reflections there and every day write down a gratitude. This could be my recurring payments for July if I wanted it to be, and so on. And so there's monthly reflection pages as well. And savings challenge, this is really cool. So every week you put something into savings and there's your mid-year total. On the back will have your end-year total to get you to $10,000 worth of savings. I think that's fantastic. And it's something, if you look at it closely, it's a little different every week. So 40, 70, 90, 250, 50, 100, 150, 260, 60. So it's kind of a variable amount. So you can do something like this. You write the date of the deposit and it'll show you what your balance should be without interest. So that's really neat. Savings challenge, you can make your own. And here's the mid-year total and the back. So I kind of wish that this came with more than one blank one, because I could see myself using this for a couple different types of accounts that we save for that are long-term goals. That would just be really cool. Savings tracker, so you can write how much you saved each week, and then starting balance and ending balance, and fill in your goals. So that's similar to what I was saying about the savings challenge one. Is it would be really nice to have something like that. You can do that with the savings tracker because we do have some goals that we do need to save for. Your yearly reflection, so start this off right away when you first start using it, and then notes. And it looks like there's just a notes page here, resources and tools. So name, type, category, username, password, security info. I have a setup very similar to this in my current budget planner with all my names and passwords and things like that. But that planner never leaves the house. I don't know if the 6-ring will go with me anywhere, so I wouldn't use this yet. If the A5 planner stays home and these inserts stay home, then yes, I would fill this out absolutely, because it's so important to make sure you have all of that information saved and easily accessible. Another notes page, and it looks like these are just notes to final out. Yep, notes till the end there. So this is really why I picked up the insert. This is the insert that I wanted the most, primarily for that expense log. That was really the section that I wanted the most. The others are just kind of extras. I have the monthly, oh goodness, let's see. I've made a mess over here, which is typical to my planning style. So I have the monthly inserts as well, so those can go in as needed. I have note pages if I need them. My project management ones, again, that I will be using for managing collaborations within Laura Plans It, whether it be here on YouTube or over on Instagram. The hourly planner inserts, because I'm an hourly planner and I really just want to test them out and play and see what my style is. And of course dividers, because I think those are key with a ring bound planner, is that you need the dividers in order to make sure you know what you're where everything is in here, because there's a lot that you can customize, and I plan on customizing a lot. So I really hope that you like this video. If you do, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, hit that like. If you'd like to see how I set up my cloth and paper inserts in my Filofax, or how I plan on using these throughout the next couple weeks and months, and hopefully for even longer than that, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to tap that bell that turns on notifications so you're always alerted when a new video comes out. And as always, for behind the scenes, sneak peeks, what I'm working on right now, head on over to my Instagram at LauraPlansIt. Thanks so much for watching.